Alright, this is worksheet 20.1, and on numbers 1 and 2, you're just investigating using your calculator to figure out, for example here, if you were to type in log 9 plus log 11, you get log 9 plus log 11. You get a certain decimal answer, and what you're trying to do is take a guess and figure out what number could go over here so that this log would be the same answer. So you might take a couple guesses. If you do end up multiplying these numbers together, you get 99, and you do end up getting the exact same answer. So this would be 99. Now notice on all of these, the logs are being added together. So if we use that same idea and check it to see if it works somewhere else, so let's try this one right here. If we type in log 5 plus log 5, we get this decimal. If we use that same idea, if we were to type in log 5 times 5, or 25, we should get the same answer, and that does end up working. So on number 2, this is similar, except notice these logs are being subtracted. So I'm going to try log 30 minus log 3, and we get this number, which is just 1. If we were to figure out what we could put here so that log of this number is also equal to that, if we try dividing 30 by 3, we get 10, and that gives us the correct answer. So if we divide these, let's go ahead and try doing this one. If we do log 375 minus log 5, we get this decimal. If I try doing 375 divided by 5, that's 75. Let's see if that ends up giving us the same answer. Log of 75, 1.875, 1.875, that ends up working. So let's formalize these two ideas on number 1 and 2. We have what's called the product property of logs. The product property tells us that if you have a log of more than one factor, so for example log of a times b, and I'm going to rewrite this as log a plus log b. And here this is assuming a base of 10, and all of these problems assumed a base of 10, but the base can be anything. I'm just going to call it, since we already used b, I'm going to just call the base c. So as long as the base stays consistent, you can always rewrite a product as 2 logs being added together. Examples, all examples in number 1 are this property here. Number 2 gives examples of the quotient property, which is that if you have a log of a quotient, so a divided by b, we can expand it to log a minus log b. And again, c can be any base. All these examples use a base of 10. Examples, so everything in number 2 follows this property here.